What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I am out and I am filming a camera video, and it's going to be involving the A7S III, which I'm filming with right now, and the A7 III, and possibly the iPhone. So if you're curious about that video and what it's about, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. It really helps out and I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when it is up. Anyways, while I'm filming this video, I realized that I haven't done an update on the channel for a little bit. So, as the title said, yes, I am leaving Canada. Well, we're leaving Canada. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I posted a little while back that I am moving to Berlin. Because I'm Canadian and I've lived in Calgary, Canada my entire life, I thought it'd be interesting to also document the process of moving to Europe and what it's like for a Canadian to move to Europe. Everything that's involved with that, visas, how I'm doing it, how you can do it. I think that there's going to be some interesting content to come out of that. It's been incredibly warm today.
So hot.
So hot.
Yeah.
It's been like, we're not complaining at all. It's been absolutely amazing. So I think we're gonna try to go get some ice cream, and then once we do that, we will sit down and tell you about almost everything you need to know about moving to Europe. Look at it.
Almost 30 degrees today.
Thank you. Mission accomplished. Ice cream secured.
Yum.
Okay, so we're gonna just find a spot to enjoy this beautiful evening, and then we will talk about all the updates that I mentioned. But check this out. This must be Batman's parking spot. I think we found where he parks Batman. Wow, look at that. Is this like a little stool that someone cut up? That's pretty cool. Does it fit?
Yeah.
It's a good spot. Okay, so first update. The first thing that I guess will be updated is that the channel is still going to be very content creation focused. And now the second thing that I wanted to mention was that I want to evolve the channel into become a little bit more of my likes and interests outside of camera and gear and content creation, because we have the opportunity to go to Europe, and me having lived in Canada my entire life, I think that that'll provide a unique perspective for other people who are, wanting to move, experience some of the things that Europe has to offer. Outside of content creation, behind the scenes, camera stuff, I want to be able to share sort of other likes and interests and really interesting finds, such as really great coffee shops. Maybe it has to do with the fashion, maybe it has to do with a bit of travel. But I think that'll give the channel a little more diversity and a little more fullness. Mm-hmm. Since Katerina and I are engaged and we're going to be getting married when we get to Europe, in order to be able to live there and become a resident of Europe, what we had to do was I had to submit my passport, which had to be verified by the German consulate here. Mm-hmm. I had to sign an affidavit stating that I am indeed a single person and that I have never been married before.
Or divorced.
Or divorced.
Anything.
A lot of that stuff actually had to be sent to a translator out of in Germany.
Yeah, they have to be verified.
By the government, basically.
By the government, yeah.
As one of the eligible translators.
Yeah.
So we got all those documents translated, just the three for me, I guess, passport, birth certificate, and the affidavit. Now, once I sent my paperwork and Katerina sent her paperwork, it got verified. And what they asked for is a document called a statement in lieu. So even though I already did an affidavit stating that I was single, they still had to verify that with the government of Ottawa.
Germany is asking for a statement of non-impediment to marriage, and Canada doesn't issue that, so it's a statement in lieu of that statement of blah, blah, blah.
Essentially, it's two documents.
Yeah.
One, me swearing on the affidavit that I'm single, and one, the government basically saying, he's single and he can get married, which is interesting. So yeah, you kind of have to pay for that paperwork. You get sent once it gets verified, and then you can get married. So our wedding date is going to be September 23rd. And once I land in Germany, and because all that documentation is already there and we have a date to get married, the process of applying for the PR residency for me to be able to live, work, and stay in Europe for as long as I need to is pretty much automatic from what we understand.
It sounds like it's only filling out a form once we have the marriage license or marriage certificate.
The process of doing the PR is pretty straightforward. It's 5 weeks approximately. And I think if you're in a relationship with somebody or you guys are in a long-term sort of common law relationship or marriage, that process is going to be pretty straightforward. I haven't done that yet, obviously, but I'm going to document that and walk everybody who's in our situation, being that I am full Canadian. Kat is fully German with her citizenship, but she is a Canadian permanent resident. Yeah. So by the end of all this, we'll both be permanent residents of each other's country. I think we're just going to wrap up this ice cream, and then I will go into what it looks like just to work and travel to Germany if you're not in our situation where you have someone that you're going to end up marrying, because not everybody is going to have that situation, and they're going to want to know also how to, I don't know, live and travel and experience Europe for a little while, right? Yeah. So we're going to finish this and then we'll continue on.
Yeah.
Now, some of you might be wondering why I'm leaving Canada in the first place. Well, you know why, but what our thought process was for that. I guess one of the things that I've always dreamed of was the opportunity to live in a different country. And well, I think just with the way everything panned out with my career and my creative agency, it just never happened, but this is the right time. And the biggest reason really is because of family. My family here is now kind of living in Vietnam and in Canada, and my nieces and nephews are a little bit older, whereas Kat's family, a lot of new things are just happening, such as she has a baby niece coming soon, and her current niece is still like 2.5, and lots of growth and lots of things for us to experience there. If you're not aware, as a Canadian, you have an automatic 90 days in Europe.
Yes.
Without visa. So you could just travel to Europe and you get 90 days. And then after that, you have to leave the country. For every 120, it resets, and then you get another 90 days. But if you are between the ages of 18 and 35, there is a visa available to you, and it provides you with the opportunity to live and work in Europe. This is a bilateral agreement with Canada and Germany, and it is called the
Youth Mobility
Visa. And if you just Google that, you'll be able to find it. You can live and work in Germany for up to a year. And from there, you can travel through Europe, do all the things, experience all the culture, all the food, all the art. You can literally hit 3 countries in one day if you want to.
Yeah.
Whereas in Canada, you're probably only going to get to the edge of one province.
Yeah, if at all. Sure.
That's it for this video. I don't know how long we've been rambling on. I hope it was short and sweet. I hope it gave you a little bit of information for yourself, but also piqued your curiosity on our journey a little bit. Again, I'm always appreciative of anybody who finds this channel, who watches the content, and who ends up hitting that subscribe button. So I'm going to do my best to continue to focus on content creation and cameras and gear, and we know everyone loves that stuff, but I hope that you do enjoy some of the content coming up, which involves more of the lifestyle stuff, more about the process of us moving and selling everything and going to Germany, because I think that'll be interesting. We're going to walk you through all the paperwork, all the hoops, all the ladders, all the hurdles, and I hope it ends up being entertaining for everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.